is up, you guys? So we are going to do a fun video here in this topic, and I'm not sure how many of you guys like astrology or want to see more videos like this. I think they're fun personally. I like talking about them. If enough of you guys are interested in this and will watch just as much as you guys watch the other videos, we definitely will do some topics on this. The last video I've done on this, it did pretty well, and a lot of you guys responded to it. So if it can stay like that, I'll throw some videos, some fun videos in like this for sure, and we can make it happen. But in this topic, I'm going to explain the zodiac signs that I like and dislike the most. And I just want to start out by saying that I really don't dislike too much of any sign. I'm the type of person that I honestly see the good in like a lot of people. The good outweighs the bad in my opinion, and I see more good than bad in literally every sign. But that they do have their complications too and stuff like this, so I'll just get into it. But just understand that like there's something good out of every sign. So, and there's also signs that I don't know a whole lot about. More of the signs that I know more about is signs that I've had deeper connections and relationships with. And the other ones, I could have even had connections with some of them and not even known their zodiac, like maybe in high school or something like this. But I will get into it now, guys. And I also want to hear what you guys think in the comments. You guys can share with me your favorites, your least favorite signs, what you don't like about them, what you like about them, and stuff like this. So when it comes to zodiac signs, I have it all written down here because I don't want to forget one. I just have all 12 of the signs, just the names of them. And I'm going to start off with Aquarius. So with Aquarius, my likes and dislikes about that sign is, and you know what, I don't even know if I have likes and dislikes on every single one of them. Like there's some signs for sure that I like quite a bit of things about them, but I don't know what I really necessarily dislike about them. So, but the Aquarius sign, they're pretty chill people. There is one Aquarius that I've talked to quite a bit, so that is my only experience with them. They are very intelligent, but they're very fleety and ghosty type of people. Like, they could spark a conversation with you, and you start replying, and all of a sudden, they ghost you out of nowhere. They literally like to start a conversation, you reply, and then they ghost you. Like, that's something that annoys the hell out of me out of Aquarius, personally. It's like they're playing a mind game with you or some shit like this. They just want you to keep like responding. They want you to talk to them. They'll talk to you first, you reply, they ghost. They want you to keep like replying back. They want you to like talk to them. It's fucking weird. I don't know what it is, but that's something Aquarius that I don't like. It's just annoying as hell. But whenever you are on the good side of an Aquarius, like they are loyal. They do care about you. They will do things for you, and at the same time, they're very emotionally detached. They like their freedom just as much as every other air sign. They probably are the most independent out of all signs, if I'm being honest. So that's my take on Aquarius. Aries, don't know a whole lot about it. I don't know a whole lot about an Aries sign. I know they're a fire sign. I have come across an Aries that I do know about, so I think they're people that mean well. They're goal oriented. They're good achievers. They're high achievers. They're good people. I like Aries. My sign goes well with Aries. They're usually pretty successful people, to be honest. I don't know if any of you guys are Aries or not, but most Aries are pretty successful and hardworking, determined, leadership type of people. It says all about it from their fire sign, and I've never seen any bad out of an Aries, but I do know that they are bad tempered. They are quick tempered. They're the fire sign that just, they can snap if they get mad or you cross them in a way that you probably shouldn't have. I don't know much about an Aries, so I'm going to leave it at that. The next one, we got a Leo. I do know quite a bit about Leos. I actually had a one night stand with a Leo. You guys might laugh about that, but it is what it is, you know. It was last year around this time, exactly, honestly, right now, out at a club. Good looking girl, but, and it makes sense because I'm a Gemini, she's a Leo. We just sort of, the moment we came in contact, it was like an instant snap. Like there was that chemistry, there was that relationship and that bond, like right away, that just like struck. The good things about Leo is I like their loyalty. Whenever the Leos really like you, they adore the hell out of you. They will compliment you so much. And this is what it was like for me too. It even says it in like the facts and stuff about Leos. They're very loyal to their partners and will get them gifts. They'll just be the nicest person in the world to their partners, and they are like that. You guys know how lions are with their families and stuff. With their partners, their cubs, they're very loyal. And they will do anything for their partners, and Leos are like this. I've also had a best friend that was a Leo, and it was the same way. They're very good people whenever you're on their good side. You don't want to be on the bad side of a Leo, though. You don't want to piss them off. You don't want to come off as untrustworthy, because you'll not be on their good side. They'll see it as a game. They'll see it as you being a player. You're untrustworthy. They're just not going to do anything for you or be a part of your life. What I don't like about a Leo is Tauruses are known for being stubborn, but Leos are also very stubborn. Stuck in their way. Like I said, if you're not on the good side of a Leo, it's not going to be the best time in the world for you. You can be anybody. It's not going to be the best time in the world for you. They are very prideful. They probably have the biggest egos out of all the Zodiac signs. You have to break that barrier down from a Leo and really gain their trust. They're very prideful. They're probably the number one sign that wants to make you jealous the most, especially if you cross them in any way, shape, or form. Like they are the type to go up to somebody, let's say you're at a club, they will grab a hold of somebody and start making out with them right in front of you, or just be all over them, you know what I mean? Just to make you jealous. Like let's say if you and a Leo had a connection and something wasn't going well, you both see each other at a club, they're going to grab a hold of somebody and just make it look like they're treating them like the best person in the world when it should have been you, or something like this. That's just an example, but that's what Leos are like, guys. You want to be on their good side. I personally do like Leos. I can make them laugh. They like that. And Leos adore Geminis too. I'm a Gemini, as you guys know. Leos do adore Geminis, and Geminis like Leo's energy. So I'll get on to the next one, which is a Cancer. My ex was a Cancer, so I do know a thing or two about this, and a good friend of mine is also a Cancer. I was friends with him for a long time. We don't see each other too much at all today, but when we do see each other, we kick it off. I like the guy. He likes me. He's a loyal type of guy. I'm a loyal type of guy. we connect very well. We understand each other very well. He's an emotional guy. He doesn't like show his emotions or nothing like this, but he is. And like, I shouldn't say he's emotional, but he understands emotions and stuff like this. And I like that. I like highly intelligent people. I like people who understand themselves and can communicate. That's another thing with a Gemini. We like other people that are intellectual and that can communicate back with us and give us the conversation that is going to fulfill us. So I do very well with Cancers. I like Cancers for these reasons. I like how homely they are. Like they're a home type of person. I like that. I like their loyalty when it comes to this. What I don't like about Cancers is the fact that they are the number one most dangerous sign of all the Zodiacs. If you're not on the Cancer's good side, it's not going to be good for you. They can turn on you for whatever reason. It could be any reason. You know what? You might have even deserved it. But they will do things to you that you do not like. They are the most emotionally manipulative sign. And if you're on that side with a Cancer, you are going to hate them. Trust me. You're not going to like them. They can cause you a lot of pain. So you got to be careful with a Cancer. And if you're dealing with a hurt Cancer, you have to pretty much stay away because they tend to hurt people if they're hurt. And that's the side that I don't like about Cancer. You have to be very careful. They can emotionally manipulate you like no other sign. And also, even my own sign as a Gemini, we are known for, we can be manipulative and stuff like this. I don't manipulate people. I don't hurt people. I don't lie or get over on people or stuff like this. I just don't do it because I'm also an emotional guy. I can feel emotions. I don't want to cause hurt or pain on other people. So I'm not like this, but I know my own powers and my own strengths. I absolutely could con anybody in almost anything if I wanted to. With that being said, I do not do it. I can have my way with women. I can con women if I want to. I could get over on women if I wanted to. I simply do not do it, guys. I literally reject women in this case if I know I don't want something real with her or something like this. And that might break her heart too. That might make her sad. Why doesn't he want me or something like this? It's a lot better than leading her on, getting her attached, and then cutting it off. I don't do stuff like that, and honestly, it's not my problem anyways. If somebody wants me and I don't want them, it is what it is. I'm not hurting you. I can't accept this right now. So that's just how it is with me anyways. And I'll get on to the next sign, which is a Pisces, another water sign. Do not know much about Pisces. I actually have one good friend. He's a young guy and he's a Pisces. I like him a lot. And it actually says that Gemini and Pisces, it's either a good match or a mismatch, either one. You're either going to hit it off with a Pisces and a Gemini or a no-go. And this one guy that I know, which is a Pisces, me and him get along very well. We have a lot in common. I like the guy. I actually know one more Pisces too. And me and this guy communicate pretty well as well. So I like Pisces for the most part. I didn't really see too much negatives about these people. They can be a little bit two-faced. They can talk about people a little bit. They can be nice to your face and not so nice to your face. They can be emotional signs. They are a water sign, so. But other than that, I don't know too much about Pisces. So I'll leave it at that. The next one is Scorpio. Scorpios, they're known to be one of the most hated signs, but I actually, and my sign as well, Gemini and Scorpio are made out to be the two worst signs and the two, not worst signs, but most disliked signs by the other zodiacs. And that's just because people misunderstand us and don't fully know who we are. And you know what? There are a lot of toxic people in this world for sure that are both Gemini and Scorpio. it is how it is. I think it all depends on the human being, not necessarily the zodiac, because there's a toxic zodiac when it comes to every single one of them, to be honest. But anyways, a Scorpio. The good things I know about Scorpio, which I knew a couple people like this, a hairdresser that I've had in the past. She used to date my cousin. I knew her pretty well. They are pretty much the sex addicts of the Zodiacs. And I also went to grade 9 prom in junior high with the, bar down, the hottest girl in school by a mile. Like, let's just say this. So there's always that hot group of girls in school, right? This girl was like on a different level than these girls, which she was still in this friends group. She was just like, they're all hot, but this girl is like a different level. She was very flirty. Me and her got along pretty good, and if it wasn't for high school, guys, I would have had my way here with this girl for a lot longer. But unfortunately, we were pretty connected at this time. And once summer hit, once we both got to grade 10, this girl just started going after all the older guys. You know what? I'm still a young chap in grade 10. This girl is the hottest girl that's in high school in grade 10. She's getting all the older guys that are in grade 12 and stuff like this. So that's what happened with that. I still believe the girl still liked me, but she just thought, you know what, the grass is greener on the other side. I'm going to go after these guys. And that's what happened with that. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. And the downside with Scorpios is they have trust issues themselves, which makes it hard for them to be in relationships. They're not relationship-oriented people, and they usually go from partner to partner to partner. And they can't keep a man, or if they're a man, they can't keep a woman. And you know what? Some can, but this is just what they're known for. From what I know, from what I've seen as well. Like even this girl that I've been with in the past, she had so many different partners throughout her days. And I still know who this girl is. We're the exact same age. Went to school with her my whole life, so. But yeah, she had so many different partners, and it's crazy. It just goes to show that that is kind of true. And the next sign, guys, is a Taurus. I love the communication that I have with Taurus. We communicate very well, but I can't stand a toxic Taurus. Period. A toxic Taurus is the worst sign, in my opinion, out of every other sign. Their stubbornness is on fucking max, and it's just like every word that comes out of their mouth is just like, please get away from me right now before you make me drill a hole through your face type of vibes. A well-minded Taurus, a positive Taurus, is a great friend. A great friend. And also, I don't see Tauruses for myself relationship worthy. I just don't, because of their stubbornness, and I can't stand stubborn people. You have to be open-minded with me. You can't try to be a leader over me or nothing like this, because it's not just going to work. I'm a free-spirited type of person, free-minded type of person. You can't have that alpha over me. It just does not work. And it's not like I alpha over you or anybody else. I'm a free-spirited guy. I let other people be free as well. But we have to communicate. We have to be on the same page. We have to be equal with each other. There's no ruling over one another. And Tauruses love domination. They love to do this. That's why a Gemini and a Taurus, they don't match well at all. So, but they can make good friends, and you just have to keep that like distance with a Taurus. You can't. You need time away from Tauruses. Let's just say that if you're a Gemini, you can't spend a whole lot of time around a Taurus because you will go nuts. Anyways, I'll get on with the next one. And we're getting close to done. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So Sagittarius. I like Sagittariuses a lot. I'm actually a Sagittarius moon, Gemini sun, Sagittarius moon. I have air and fire in my chart, and fire and air go together very well. Just to begin with, to have them both in your chart, it just makes it even more powerful and strong. I like all the fire signs. We just mesh well. Sagittariuses, they are intelligent people. They are goal-oriented people. They're sort of similar to Aries. They do have their differences. Sagittariuses are intelligent people as well. They like that leadership role as well. They make good life coaches. They make good leaders. Things like this. What I don't like about Sagittariuses is they can be stubborn at times. They can be hard to teach at sometimes as well. Because like I said, they like to be leaders. If they're being taught something from somebody else, if they feel they're superior to a person, their ego can come up pretty good. They do have a pretty big ego. They can. And you know what makes it even a better leader? Someone that's willing to learn and someone that can listen very well. Because leaders never stop growing. Leaders continue to grow. That's what makes them such a great leader, is the ability to be able to keep on growing. If you're a leader and you're just here and you're leading everybody else, you will also have to be evolving and leveling up, because people are going to eventually pass you. And what makes a bad leader is other people's obviously getting better than you, growing past you. How are you going to lead people that is now better than you? You know what I mean? Great leaders always evolve. So that's my take on Sagittarius, but I like them more than I dislike them, that's for sure. Sagittarius is one of my favorite signs, to be honest. And I'm going to get on to the Gemini now. Even though it's my sign, I do have things to say about this sign that is not great as well, of course, unbiased opinion. But there's also things I like a lot about Gemini as well. And the things I like about Geminis, the girls that I've dated that are Geminis, even guy friends that are Geminis, I have a handful of those guys, and I also have a handful of girls that I've dated that are Geminis as well. And I love how cute these Gemini girls are. I can charm them, they can charm me, we go together really well. There's great chemistry, there's great understanding. It's basically like you. So I'm going to say it like it's me. It's basically like me and a girl, like we're like each other. It's like, I'm not going to say brother and sister because obviously that's fucking weird if you want to describe it like that, but it's like, it's your second half almost. It's like, they are your person. I've done very well with Geminis, for the time being, that is. But, and you know, things happen, people's mindsets change, things happen. Geminis especially, we grow, we evolve, things change. I just love the communication. I love how we're on the same page. We relate to each other. We can understand each other. I like the playful nature of a Gemini, the childlike nature of a Gemini. We are probably the most harmless sign of all. We're not, even when the FBI, they recorded that Gemini is the least dangerous out of all signs, and I believe it's true, because we are like childlike people at heart, and we're not harmful to other people like in a physical way. If we're going to harm anybody, we're going to get over on you mentally, and it's our two minds against your one, so that's a battle you're not going to win. That's how it is with Geminis. So those are the good things that I like. The bad things that I like about Gemini is, I'll say this, they can be cheaters. They like to have like 6 different crushes at once. This is a trait of a Gemini. They're also very loyal as well. It all depends what you're dealing with at the time when it comes to a Gemini. if you're gonna date an all-out stressed or annoyed Gemini, they might have went through some shit and now you're trying to date them. It might not end well for you. They might develop this player type of mentality. They might be playing you. They are players. They can play. I don't do it. Like I said, I've never done this in my life. I never felt the need that I ever had to or wanted to. But some people like to do it. I think especially the female Geminis, they like to do this. They are known for it. They are flirts. I even had a female Gemini not necessarily cheat with me with somebody else, but this girl was like talking to another guy, which was my friend too. And they weren't going out or nothing like this, but like I ended up hanging out with this girl and another girl, which was her friend and one of my friends, so it was like a 4-person date. And we had a couple drinks and it was just like, this girl was on me like this, bro. This girl was on me fast. And we went all night. And I didn't even know, like, my friend and this girl were not dating. It was not like that. She was just sort of talking to this guy, but they weren't dating. It was not like that. And I wouldn't do that to my friend anyways. And they weren't even hanging out or nothing like this. They just knew each other. Like I said, they were not dating. It was not like that, trust me. Because I never did that to anybody and I never will. But this is just the nature of a Gemini. They can be like that. They can be flirts. They can make you jealous if you're in a relationship with them. They love to do this. They love to test you. They're the best at getting under your skin. Trust me, I'm even good at it with other people. I know how to get under people's skin if I want to do it. I'm like a master at it. I like to do it sometimes for my own fun and entertainment, just like with friends or something like this, out and about in a gym, anywheres. I just know what makes people tick. Like I can read people's minds and understand people, and I just think it's hilarious. And I do it in like a non-harmful way, but I just know how to do it if I want to do it. So that's it with Gemini. 3 more, guys. So Virgo is a sign that I do not know much about at all, but I've had a friend that was a Virgo. My stepfather, I forget what his sign is. It might be a Virgo. That's why I'm saying that. Geminis and Virgos, I'm going to be honest, I don't care for Virgos. I don't dislike them. I don't like them. It's like, I probably like them more than I dislike them, but it's like I don't really understand Virgos. I really have nothing to say about Virgos. I'm sorry if you're a Virgo. I just don't really have much to say about it. We're sort of like on the edge with Virgos when it comes to me anyways, as a Gemini. I'm just sort of 50-50 with a Virgo. It's like it's not a love-hate relationship. It's just like a mutual, you don't really spark my interest a whole lot. And I don't dislike it either. That's just sort of how it is. And I don't really know the traits of a Virgo, but that's just what it is. And Libra, I love Libras. I love other air signs. I love Libra, Aquarius. I love Geminis too. Libra is probably one of my favorite signs up there. I like their intelligence. I love the conversations I can have with a Libra. And I also know a very annoying Libra. So they can be annoying too. You just have to, I just say Libras are amazing whenever they're a positive person, when they're not damaged or nothing like that, but Libras can also be annoying people if they're like damaged or if they have like past traumas and stuff like this. They can be. So that's my take on a Libra. The good outweighs the bad. Like I said, I love Libras. Don't like the annoyingness that can come from them if they're stressed or flustered in life. And that's all I got to say about that. And I'm going to get on to this last one, and I need to piss so bad, guys. Oh my God. But we're at the last one, so I'll get to this, which is a Capricorn. My ex is a Capricorn, one of my exes, and this is one that it wasn't really toxic, but I still have love for her to this day, you know. There's certain females that I had in my life that I'll always have a certain amount of love for them. This girl is very sweet. She's a very sweet girl, very hardworking, very successful, and I don't have much bad to say about Capricorns, honestly, guys. I like Capricorns. They're down to earth people. They are our earth sign.